Hey everyone, Farron here. Welcome back to our video. Today I'm going to be looking at more of your creations. If you would like to see more videos like this, make sure to hit the subscribe button and join my Discord if you want to submit your own creations or check out any of the creations that I showed today. This first one's by Jay, and it is the LNER P2 Coco, the North. And it uses no mods, and you can tell because it has vanilla parts. But it looks really good, considering that it uses vanilla parts. I'm not sure why I have concrete and a hammer in my inventory, so we're gonna get rid of that. I like the coupling rods. I'm always impressed with the vanilla coupling rods. They look always very cool. We got an L. We got a crooked H. No, I know it's meant to be an N, but we got an H, and we got an E, and we got an R with a very circular top. Hey, I mean, honestly, it's really creative and it's really impressive considering the parts that you had at your disposal. So I guess I'll hop into the seat. Push 1. That turns on a rear light there, and I assume a front light on that side. And this does the other side. It does. That does that side light. And then what else do we got? We got 2. That's your whistle. Alright. Let's take it for a drive. I gotta make sure we're on physics 10. Oh, we're not. I'll set it to 10. Because that coupling rod was freaking, or that bogey was freaking out a bit. And I was just slightly concerned that it wasn't gonna be okay. Oh, it made it through. Same with there and there. Living proof that it can make it through. But those were straight switch tracks or cross tracks, whatever you call them. It's the same thing. Not at all, but you know. I'm impressed that I made it through. Let's see on the switch track. Oh! Holy crap. Okay. I honestly didn't expect to get a casualty from the switch track. I'm also going to turn this down by like 1 because it was lagging a decent bit more than on 8, and I don't think there was an actual problem. We'll place it back on the tracks there. I wonder... So that... I guess that bogey must have really wanted to turn in that way. I mean, this might be completely my fault, as I might have placed it a block too short, because you can fit a block in there. So what, does this not switch fully over? No, but it does. I have no idea if I did it wrong or not. I probably did. I might have. We'll find out some other time. It's not very important right now. So let's try this again. Bit slower this time. There we go. It made it over just fine. And everything else comes and follows. Alright, so around we go. It is quite fast. I'm gonna give it that. It does have some speed. Doesn't really have a speedometer in here. Doesn't really have anything in here. We just kind of got a steering wheel that does nothing. The lettering is creative. I'm impressed. That's what everyone does in the small pipes, but it's funny because everyone does each letter a little different. Like some people make them wider, some people make them thinner, taller. You know, I don't know. It's nice to see everyone's. It's kind of like its own handwriting because everyone does all the shapes uniquely. Now this is the point that normally fucks all the trains up. So will it make it through? Probably not. You know what? I had low expectations. And that's not an insult to your creation, it's just what I saw in the past. But there, if it did fuck up, I had low expectations, so I wouldn't be disappointed. Like, I don't think it's gonna make it through 2 in a row. Okay, but it did. See, you've just impressed me. See, you've made me a little more optimistic. And I think that's purely because Jay chose to use the thin pipes. Because the thick pipes, the ones with big pegs, they seem to always mess up. Whether when someone uses the thin pipes, it just works. Sorry, they're not really thin pipes, they're small pipes, but pipes nonetheless. So here we can see if I place that other switch wrong. And the answer is yes. Look at me go, guys. I am a professional switch placer. I'm never going to change that. It works good enough, so it's not going to be changed. Thank you, Jay, for submitting this awesome looking train. And it's on to the next one. This next one was meant to be by Wrecked Foxy, but every time I spawn it in, it gives me an imbalance shape. And before someone tells me, well, you must not have all the mods. Why do I have a piece of wood in my inventory? I don't know. But before someone tells me that I don't have all the mods, I checked the workshop, I saw what it needed, and I have every single one of those mods added into this world. So it can't spawn, presumably because of a mod issue. And I'm sorry, but it's on to the next one. This next one's by Literally, and it is the ATC Tower with an apartment, lol. On the Discord server, he left me a place to put it, and I hope that's right. If that's not correct, I don't give a shit. I think I put it where you wanted it, so I put it there. There is a bit of grass going through the floor. Could have raised it up a bit more, but oh well, too much effort. It's just an old ATC tower. Never been up here before. Don't know what it is. This reminds me of a horror game I played a couple years ago, where you were climbing up a staircase constantly, and then eventually some guy came behind you with an axe and stabbed you. Yeah, it was kind of scary. So I assume this is the tumor apartment. Okay, they have a telescope, obviously, right, to watch the planes. That's actually a really cool addition. You could see so much from up here. You know, and if this is not meant to be my apartment, it now is, because like this is cool as hell. And thank you for not adding like basically any bearings on here. That's amazing. What does this do? Okay, so that controls all the lights on this floor, and you can also turn them off there. Okay, so there's no lights in the kitchen area. So upstairs we got a bottle of some drink. What drink is it though, literally? Let me know. And a bunch of books, I assume. And a water dispenser. Okay, yeah. Alcohol and water dispenser, that makes so much sense. We got a sink and we got a counter that is glitchy as hell. And it's a very, I guess it's a very scary counter. It's like half telling me to caution and then like automated facility. I don't know, man. No stove, which is kind of a bit of a disappointment. I assume this is a bench or a footrest or something. I don't know. It's a third seat. This is really, really cool. And of course we have to have the communist posters, because if we didn't have the communist posters, then we wouldn't be in Scrap Mechanic. So up the staircase, if we continue, appears to be, well, the air traffic control tower with a very... that's a radar. I was about to say a very green spinny thing. I don't know why I didn't know what it was. We got no signal on our thick-ass TVs. Holy hell. So everyone's got a radar. And a switch. What is this? Does this do something? Oh. Oh, I can turn them all off. Haha! You're all off now, bitch. What, so if I do that? Okay, and then can I stop them? So you can only stop them in two positions. Either all the way down or all the way up. You can't... oh, damn. Okay. Well, very cool. Oh, and there's the logic gate's right under there, so you can just slip under it. Thank you, literally, for submitting this awesome, awesome tower. It's now a permanent fixture in the world, because I like this apartment a lot. So, you know, or if someone was to build me a pretty cool house, I wouldn't mind living up near the 2U line. I have no idea how the hell you would, manage to build a house to work around that 2U area up there, but if you could, that would be fucking awesome. But yeah, it's on to the next one. This next one's by Sawyer Edwards Games, and it is the FRW3 Mow Train. This is FR4, but that is concerning because I swore that number 4 on the FR line was none other than Sandy. So I think that you got that one mistaken, because this is definitely number 4. Nonetheless, we'll take a look at it, because this is the first train I've been submitted that has carriages that go with it that is going to be on this line, I think. Wait, no, maybe we did run a train with carriages down this line before? Maybe, I can't really remember, but we might have. So when you get in the seat, there's like this little bit of smoke, which is cool that it only comes on when you get in the seat. I had no idea that you could connect smoke. Oh my god, these are all smoke pipes, lol. Didn't know you could connect those to seats, and then one has to be the whistle. Which it is, and it even drops down. Very, very cool. So let's press W and give this thing a drive, shall we? Oh, I see how this is meant to be. So it's some sort of really weird spinny wheel system. This train seems to be way too light. That is my initial like notice, because look at how much wheel slip there is. You see, look at that. Already? Nowhere near as much slip. And we're going pretty fast. Okay, the wheels are still slipping. Okay, next idea. I'm sorry for vandalizing your train, but I'm just trying to get us to go like that. There we go. Now, if we imagine that the ultra heavy blocks don't exist, I honestly think this is really cool. And I really love all the line work that you did there. I like the little, indent that you put around with the white. And then, oh, it seems that you put the, oh, so the blue is like the undercoat and then those white plates. Yeah, that looks really, really cool. And honestly, this train, I love it when trains are all connected like this. I just think that it's what scrap mechanic should be optimized for more. But this is why 3U and 2U are my favorite gauge. Like, there's nothing more satisfying than this, especially because this just looks like the perfect gauge for our characters, does it not? Like, we're just sitting here perfectly chugging along, and then, like, narrow gauge is 2U, 3U, and 2U. That's all we need. Like, this is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. 5U as well. I mean, 5U is, like, for the big trains. Oh, look at it go around the tilted track. It's funny, the taller the loco, the more tilted it looks. Also, the smaller the loco, the more tilted it looks. Like, these flatbeds, because they're so small, you can, like, tell. Yeah, anyway, it's pretty funky. You know, the one thing that I will say is normally they put the funnels, like, above the height of the cab. So then, you know, the smoke doesn't get into the cab, right? So that funnel will be taller than the cab height. But, you know, that's okay. Especially because the cab's open like this, you know, you just have steam billowing into your face. Wouldn't be very fun. Oh, it looks like the points are switched over here, so we're just going to have to stop. Get out. Push the switch. Paint it because it never works. And then we'll get back in. And then we'll continue on our way. This train is so peaceful. The last time that I checked, though, steam locomotives never were powered or driven by electric motors, but, you know, I could be reading history wrong. That's a joke, obviously. This thing is cool. Oh my god, I just noticed as well that there's a piston that kind of, like, goes around the whole thing. Like, that piston, so it, like, kind of looks like it always stays in it. Even though it never actually does technically stay in the same. Oh, it actually does stay pretty damn close. That is really creative, honestly. I think you did an absolutely amazing job there. This train is very bumpy around the corners. I feel like the carriages are ever so slightly too light, so they might tip off the track. But they are holding on pretty well right now. But this is beautiful, honestly. And then imagine if you had a train driving below right now and a train above you. Like, this is just absolutely so beautiful. Nathan, you made an amazing job on this tile. And Sawyer, you made an amazing train. You truly did. So thank you for submitting, and thank you to everyone who submitted, because this is the end of the video. If you did like it, hit the like button and the subscribe button, because it helps out my channel a lot. You could dislike it, but what's the point, because you can't really see it. Here's the 2U line, so if anyone wants to build me a house here, even, like in the clearing, maybe if it was a stilted house, so it went over the 2 tracks, that would be pretty cool. If you would like to check out any of the creations that I showed off today, make sure to join my Discord server. With all that being said, have a good morning, evening, or afternoon, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.